Hey guys, welcome back to Headlines, your English channel for article reading. I think most of you have learned more or less about PUA and gaslighting, and today I'll introduce you another manipulative tactic in a relationship that you should be on your guard against. That is love bombing. Unlike PUA or gaslighting that uses fear or shame to control others, love bombing uses love and affection. Well, you say no harm ever came from getting more love. However, please don't draw a conclusion in haste before finish reading this article. Love bombing is a manipulative tactic often used by people with narcissistic personality disorder to gain control in a relationship. Friends, family, or romantic partners can love bomb you by showering you with gifts, being overly complimentary, or constantly giving your attention. These actions make you feel loved and dependent on that person, which they will use against you to isolate and control you. In this scenario, the manipulator usually has narcissistic personality disorder, also known as NPD, 自恋病态型人格, who often has inflated senses of self-importance and is regarded as self-centered and lacking empathy. Love bombing 也是一种关系操控术，它通常是通过过度赞美和关注你，经常送礼物，让你觉得被爱和依赖，然后反过来用爱和依赖去控制你。Overly displaying love and affections is much more deceptive than putting a person down, isn't it? If someone is dismissive of you or criticize you, it is natural to feel uncomfortable and intuitively want to say no to them. While if someone treats you well, it's easy to let your guard down. Love bombing can also be a learned behavior. People may start love bombing after learning it from parents, childhood trauma, or past abusive relationships. Some different signs of love bombing include over-the-top declarations of love and admiration, constantly calling or texting you to check in, rushing into a relationship, giving unnecessary or unwanted gifts, constantly praising or complimenting. Boundaries are ignored. Over the top is excessive, 过多的 Over the top reaction, 过激的反应 Over the top performance, 过于用力的表演 Over the top could also act as the adverbial expression if you remove the hyphens. It's gone a little over the top. Text you to check in. I'm pretty positive that you've known what check in a hotel or an airport means. But if you check in on someone, you call or send text messages to them to find out what they're doing and how they're doing. 可以理解为查岗。These love bombing actions may be a red flag right away. However, you may catch yourself second-guess them because your partner appears generous and loving. Love bombing is a form of gaslighting. Gaslighting can make you question your feelings as if you're the problem. You may start to believe your love bomber has your best interest, and you should be grateful. Look at the sentence. You may catch yourself second-guess them because your partner appears generous and loving. Could you identify the main action of the sentence? Come on, play a hunch. Catch oneself do or doing something is to suddenly see or understand. If you couldn't get the nuance between doing and do, I guess see somebody do something or doing something might shed some light on you. 一个是看见全过程，一个是看见正在做某事情。He caught himself smiling from ear to ear when talking about his girlfriend. Second guess is a verb phrase here. If you second guess a decision, you doubt about whether you've made the right one. You may predict what is going to happen with the decision or look back to see if there would be a better one. 思前想后吧。Actually, it is a form of anxiety. Love bomb 的行为一开始你可能觉得不太对劲儿，但转而一想呢，又觉得这是对方的慷慨和爱你的表现。Gaslighting, 煤气灯效应 it became a trending word during Wang Lihong's divorce scandal when his wife accused him of gaslighting and mentally abusing her. Have one's best interest is to show love and attention, and you want to do what's best for someone. 为某人最大的利益着想。As love bombing progresses, the emotional abuse can worsen and become physical. Love bombing is often part of a narcissistic abuse cycle. Love bombing 是一个 narcissistic abuse cycle, 自恋型虐待循环中的一个部分，它包含了 idolization, 理想化 devaluation, 打压贬低和 discarding, 抛弃离开。At the very beginning of the relationship, you may have an illusion that your partner is as good as it gets. You're surrounded by love and care and kindness. No one would say no to that. But the second part is an inflection point. Your partner becomes irrationally demanding on your time and attention, and if you're not able to fulfill his or her expectations, it may gaslight you by criticizing and blaming and make you doubt about yourself, and you might even feel worthless. But if you confront them and refuse to compromise, they may suddenly end the relationship to leave you feeling like it was your fault. So what to do if you are being love bombed? Partner, family members, and friends should respect your boundaries when asked. If you sense you are being love bombed, you should confront them about their behaviors and discuss setting boundaries. You may need to end the relationship if a partner or friend reacts poorly to discussions about boundaries, refuses to change, or blames you for their action. So many things could be done in the name of love. I think love bomber is just in need of love for himself in an obsessive way to shape everything to fit their modes. Okay, that's all for today. This is Headlines, and I'll see you in the next episode.